Grant, kind of mixed reaction, I think, to that result. What did you make of it?
I thought it was a good game. I thought it was, two good teams. I just said to the boys that I think they'll be right up there this season. Hopefully with us, and I think both teams went to win the game. We were on the front foot most of the game. We go in at 1-0. Up at half time, we conceded early in the second half, which was frustrating, but then showed a tremendous response to get the goal at the end. Great header from Yordi. And then it's a game of fine margins, it's a flick from Flint. We're actually in decent positions, and he shoots through Brandon's legs and catches George off guard. And then at the other end, this is why I'm saying fine margins. George Honeyman has a shot to win the game, and it gets blocked. Whether it hits somebody's arm, I don't know. That's the fine margins, and that's where we are.
Yeah, that was all from open play, but one of the things in the first half, particularly Cardiff, had a lot of opportunities from set plays, but we seemed to repel them almost every time.
That's Cardiff. That's the way they play: long throws, corners, set plays. And I thought we defended it immensely, most of them anyway. One or two where we maybe a little bit loose, but we planned for that. We worked hard on that during the week. That's the way they play. But I think what we've got to do now is take the positives out of it. We've got, I think it's 4 unbeaten in the league. Yes, we know we've dropped points here against Wigan and now against Cardiff, but there's a long way to go.
Yeah, Josh McGuinness had to come off for a little bit of time. Was it just a bit of a
just a cut in his mouth? I think he got a bit of an elbow, but yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay, Brandon, thanks for your time. Talk us through the match.
It's always going to be tough against a team that's just been relegated from the Premier League, but I thought we showed good character. Went 1-0 up just before half time. It was good to go in 1-up after a tough first half. Maybe didn't create as many chances as we wanted to, but in the first half, but we still went in 1-up, and then obviously we conceded early second half, and I thought to score the way we did in the 89th, unbelievable characters there from the lads, and then just disappointing to concede. Feels like a loss, but we've got to take the point and move on.
But when the dust settles, will you feel that will be a good point for this season? Because Cardiff are, as Grant said, going to be a team who he believes are going to be up near the top of the tree this season.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely be up there, top 6. You can see that when you play against them, it's so tough to play against the way that they play. And I think further on, when we reflect, might be a decent point further on in the season, but it just feels like at the minute a bit of a loss because five more minutes and we'd have took the 3.
Yeah. The fans will heap a lot of praise on you today for the performance you put in, and how pleasing is it considering, as we've just discussed, a tough Cardiff team who are going to be up near the top?
Yeah, obviously the way that they play, going into the game I was expecting a lot of pressure on myself. They were going to launch balls towards me. It was just how I dealt with it, 1v1 defending. I thought I'd done well today, and just I've got to keep going and training hard and working hard so that when the gaffer feels like he needs to put me in like today, then he don't have any doubts about it, and hopefully my performance today showed that if I'm there, if he needs me, I'm there. Yeah.
How you've touched upon there that Yordi Device got the winning goal and it was fantastic, but from a defensive perspective, how good was it for you to have him alongside you playing on that left side of the defence?
Yeah, it's so good to have him. He's so commanding in the air. Every time the ball goes in the air, I know that he's going to win it, and it's so good for a fullback. Obviously, I'm tucking around every time, but I know that when he jumps, he's smashing that ball back where it came from. So it's class to have him there. Obviously, he's talking to me all game. He's a great leader, and was just unfortunate today.
Yeah, the kind of leaders that we need going into Tuesday's match. Sheffield Wednesday coming here.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a quick turnaround Tuesday game. We've got to reflect on today's game and put it behind us and go again and show what we're made of on Tuesday. And it's a big game now Tuesday, and we need to get 3 points back at home and obviously try and get the season, try and move up the table.